A warm greetings to one and all. In this session, let's learn about hybrid inheritance. Sometimes we may face a situation where we need to apply two or more types of inheritance to design a program. In a hybrid inheritance, different types of inheritance are being utilized in a single class hierarchy. Let's have an example here where we have applied three types of inheritance. Here, single inheritance is achieved from class A and class B. Class A acts as a single base class and class B acts as a single derived class. Then, multiple inheritance is achieved from class A, class B and class C. Class A acts as a base class for class B. Class B acts as a base class for class C. Here, class B acts as an intermediate class such that it is a derived class for class A and it is a base class for class C. Next, hierarchical inheritance is achieved from class B, class C and class D. We have single base class that is class B and we have multiple derived class that is class C and class D. So class C and class D are derived from class B. Next, we have a real-time example where we have grandmother and father achieves single inheritance and we have grandmother, father and child one sister which forms multi-level inheritance. Finally, father, child one sister and child two sister forms hierarchical inheritance. Hope you are clear in this example. Let's learn the syntax for hybrid inheritance. We can consider the same example which we have seen in earlier slide. Based on this, we can see the syntax now. We have defined the class definition for base class, which has its own member function and variables. Then we have defined the class definition for derived class 1, which inherits the properties of base class. And the derived class 1 has its own member variables and member function. Next, we have defined the derived class 2, which inherits the properties of derived class 1 and it has its own member variables and member function. Next, we have defined the class derived class 3, which inherits the properties of derived class 1 and derived class 3 has its own member variables and member function defined inside it. Now let's have an example program for hybrid inheritance. Here in this example, we have defined the class definition for class A and class A defines a member function add of. In add member function, we have declared the variables x of integer data type and assigned with value 10. The variable y of integer data type and assigned with value 5. Variable z of integer data type and assigned with an expression x plus y. Using cout statement, we have displayed the value of the variable z to the user. Next, we have defined the class definition for class B, that is class B colon public A. Class B inherits the properties of class A. Class B defines the member function subtract and we have declared the variable A of integer data type and assigned with value 10, variable B of integer data type and assigned with value 5, variable C of integer data type and assigned with an expression A minus B. Using cout statement, we have displayed the value of the variable C to the user. Next, we have defined the class definition for class C, that is class C colon public B. Class C inherits the properties of class B and it defines the member function multi, where we have declared the variable R of integer data type and assigned with value 10, variable S of integer data type and assigned with value 5, variable T of integer data type and assigned with an expression R into S. Using cout statement, we have displayed the value of the variable T to the user. Next, we have defined the class definition for class D, that is class D colon public B. Here, class G inherits the properties of class B and class D defines the member function divide, where we have declared the variables R of integer data type and assigned with value 5, variable S of integer data type and assigned with value 5, and variable T of integer data type and assigned with an expression R divided by S. Using cout statement, we have displayed the value of the variable T to the user. In this example, we have achieved three types of inheritance. Class A and Class B perform single inheritance, where Class A is a single base class and Class B is a single derived class. Class B inherits the properties of Class A. So, single inheritance is achieved here. Next, multiple inheritance is achieved through Class A, Class B, and Class C. Since Class A acts as a base class for Class B and Class B acts as a base class for Class C. Here, Class B is an intermediate base class where Class B serves as a derived class for Class A and base class for Class C. Next, we have achieved hierarchical inheritance through Class B, Class C, and Class D. Here, Class B is a single base class through which Class C and Class D were derived. So, we have a single base class and multiple derived class through which we have achieved hierarchical inheritance. In main function, we have created the object small a, small b, small c, and small d for the classes capital A, capital B, capital C, and capital D respectively. Using the class A object small a, we can access the function which is defined in class A. Using the class B object small b, we can access the function defined in class A and class B. Then, using the class C object small c, we can access the functions which is defined in class A, class B, and class C. Using class D object, we can access the function defined in class A, class B, and class D. Now let's see the execution of the program here. We have declared the object A, B, C, and D for the classes capital A, capital B, capital C, and capital D. Then, by using class A object, small a, we have accessed the function addf. So, this addf function performs x plus y, that is 10 plus 5, and stored in the variable z, that is 15, and displayed to the user using out statement in class A add function. So, we can see in the output that in base class A, 10 plus 5, 15 is displayed to the user. Next, b.addf is being executed. So, using class B object, we are again accessing the add function which is available in class A. So, the same operation is performed and the value 10 plus 5, 15 is displayed to the user using out statement. You can see here in base class, class A 15 is displayed to the user as shown in the output. The next statement is using class B object small b, we are accessing the function subtract which is available in class B. Here, we are subtracting the value a minus b, that is 10 minus 5, and storing the value in C and displaying to the user as in derived class B, and value of the variable C, that is 5, is being displayed to the user as shown in the output. Then, using class C object small c, we are accessing the add function which is available in class A. So, same addition operation has been performed, that is 10 plus 5, and displayed to the user, that is 15. So, using cout statement, we can see here in base class A, 15 is being displayed to the user. Next, using the class C object small c, we are accessing the function subtract which is available in class B. So 10 minus 5, 5 is 5 which is stored in the variable C and displayed to the user using cout statement, and we can see that in derived class B, value 5 is being displayed to the user as shown in the output. Next, using the class C object small c, we are accessing the method multi which is available in class C. So here the value of R and S is being multiplied, that is 10 into 5, 50 is being stored in the variable T and it is displayed to the user using cout statement in derived class C. The value 50 is being displayed to the user as shown in the output in derived class C 50. Then using the object of class D, small d, we are accessing the function addf which is available in class A. So we all know earlier that it performs addition operation of 10 plus 5 and displays to the user. The same is being given in the output in base class A, 15 is being displayed to the user. Then using the object of class D, small d, we are accessing the function subtract which is available in class B. So as we know earlier, we are performing the subtraction operation, that is 10 minus 5, and displays the value 5 to the user using cout statement. We can see here in derived class B, 5 is being displayed to the user. Next, using class D object small d, we are accessing the function divide, which is available in class D. So here, the value of the R is 10 and value of the variable S is 5, and the value of variable T is determined by R by S, that is 10 by 5, which is equivalent to 2. So we are displaying the value of the variable T using Cout statement. We can see that in the right class C, the value of the variable T is 2. So in the right class C, the value of the variable T is 2 is displayed to the user as shown in the output. Hope you are clear in hybrid inheritance with this example program. Thank you all.